Hello, guten Tag. Welcome back to my channel. It's V here with another amazing and incredible video. This one is titled German Homes. How Germans Live. Let's get into this video and find out how Germans live and what is so special about German homes. Can't wait to see this.
Did you know that in German addresses, the street name comes first and then the number, and the postcode or zip code comes before the city? And check out the doorbells, no numbers. Instead, they're labelled with the surnames of the people living there, which strikes me as slightly unusual for this privacy-loving nation. Anyway, for today's episode, we're at home with the Germans. German homes come in all shapes and sizes. They also have pretty logical names. A house at the end of a row of houses is called an end of the row house, or ein Endhaus.
Really?
A house where one family lives is called a one-family house, ein Familienhaus. Large houses split up into several apartments are called Mehrfamilienhäuser, or multi-family houses, and that's the most common type of home here. As I've told you before, Germans usually know the exact measurements of their home in square meters. The average German home is a little over 90 square meters. For
Really?
two people. 5 million Germans live in a WG or Wohngemeinschaft, that's shared accommodation, and only 0.5% of households have 3 or more generations living under one roof. Cold rent means without bills, and warm rent includes costs for certain utilities and services. Germany has long been a nation of renters. Less than half the population owns their own home, and in some larger cities that's
That's
almost a
nice.
quarter. This is in part a hangover from recent history. During the war, a lot of private property was destroyed, so rental apartment blocks were built as a quick fix. In East Germany, people rarely had the option of purchasing their own property, and state-owned property was heavily subsidised. These days, some people prefer the flexibility of renting. Germans do, after all, move an average of 6 times in their life, but most people cite spiralling house prices and hefty deposits as the main hurdle to owning their own home. That being said, renting isn't always a particularly cheap alternative. In Munich, renters are shelling out around €17 per square metre. Berlin has introduced a controversial 5-year rent freeze to try and get its prices under control. And some people are getting creative, shunning traditional living models in favour of houseboats, campervans, communal living projects, or tiny houses.
Ein Tiny House ist ein kleines Häuschen, meistens aus Holz gebaut, zwischen 10 und 20 Quadratmeter
This is
auf
a
Rädern,
house?
auf einem Pkw-Anhänger.
How many
Ist aber auch
persons
eine
can live
Bewegung.
here?
Ja, ist eine Bewegung, die vor ungefähr 15 Jahren in Kalifornien in den USA eingesetzt hat.
Und wie ist es dann nach Deutschland gekommen?
In Deutschland gab es ja schon immer durch diese Kleingärten eine Tiny House Affinität. Deutsche und auch Holländer, die ja sehr viel Camping machen und Caravaning, die haben eine hohe Sympathie für kleine Räume.
Welche Vorteile bietet ein Tiny House?
Wenn wir nicht mehr so viel Platz beanspruchen, können wir nicht mehr so viel kaufen. Wenn alle Menschen auf einmal in Holzgebäude leben würden, hätten wir nicht so eine CO2-Katastrophen. Und wenn wir nicht mehr in anonymen Hochhäusern leben wollen, sondern eher in kleineren Strukturen, dann ist das soziale Miteinander auch ein anderes.
Anyway, back to the status quo for now. Here are my personal picks for a few things that make a home very German. House shoes, bottled water, sparkling of course, weird little mini forks for cake. If the cakes aren't mini, then why are the forks? Solid roller blinds that block out every last scrap of light.
Wow.
One of these retro-looking wooden measuring sticks. A cellar with caged-off storage space.
You know, when I try to sleep during the day, I struggle with light. Like if I just turn and there's a ray of light on a ray of sun on my face, I'll just wake up. I like that, you know, with that that's in Germany, you can sleep. That window blind will make you enjoy your sleep. Like you will even forget that it's still the day, it's still during the day. You'll have to sleep all you want.
A beloved balcony, that's the most sought-after home feature. 2 duvets, very practical, and unwieldy, squashy, frankly
duvets?
ridiculous square pillows. Newcomers
Is that a
often
pillow?
have a few surprises when they move into their first place in Germany. First of all, don't expect a house or flat to be furnished, even if you're renting. And the biggest shock of all might come
Really?
when you enter the kitchen. Yep, it's totally normal to take your entire kitchen with you when you move. Counters, cooker, sinks,
It's
everything.
empty.
One good thing about moving here is that it's a team
Really?
effort. It's absolutely the done thing to enlist the help of all your friends. The only payment required is beer, pizza, and the knowledge that you'll return the favour. Of course, it wouldn't be Germany without a good set of rules. The small print in a rental contract can include such gems as the exact level of noise you're allowed to make, how often you have to air your flat out, and the requirement to repaint every room a neutral colour upon your departure. If you've noticed anything else about the German way of living, leave me a comment below.
Wow.
Thanks for dropping by.
I'll have to repaint the room. Like, that is compulsory that I have to repaint the room before moving out of that place. That's awkward and that's stressful. I mean, who bears the cost of the painting or the repainting? Who bears that cost? And the fact that I have to move in with a sink, a cooker, like all the kitchen utensils I will need. That makes moving stressful. It's just owning your home is just the best, because with that you're not moving to anywhere and you have everything that you want in one building. Okay. Well, I'm not going to judge or compare, because that is Germany. Germany is Germany for Germans and Nigeria is Nigeria for Nigerians. Okay. Every country is unique with its own culture, its own traditions, and how they live their life. Over here in Nigeria, when you're moving, it's almost the same thing, but you don't have to like move into a house with your own sink. Like, the kitchen is not literally empty. They have provisions for sink already. Like, the plumber already fixed a sink and did all the plumbing work. You might just move in with your own cooker, your cooker, your refrigerator, your washing machine, and all that. Every other thing is in the house already. You can also move in. If there is no AC in the house, you fix the AC. But if you're moving out, you go out. Practically anything you fix while entering, when you're moving out, you can, live with it, move out with it. That is it for German home reaction today. I literally had fun watching this one, and I hope you enjoy my reaction. See you right in my next video. Bye.